What's good, YouTube? What's good, people? What's going on? How is everybody doing? How everybody doing out there? I guess you guys had a wonderful trading week, and I guess and I pray that we're using this weekend to prepare ourselves for the next trading week. This is your boy Harlem, and I'm back with another video. There's gonna be a weekly outlook for the coming week. Before we do anything or before we move further, make sure you like, subscribe, you share, and that you turn on the notifications so you can get notified every time I drop and upload something new and valuable concerning Forex and entrepreneurship, right? So without further ado, let's hop in. So looking at the structure of the NAS or looking at the NAS, we can simply tell that our current price, we're kind of an A bear move, right? Currently, we are trading in a bear move with price having lower lows and lower highs. But when you clearly look at this, you can clearly see that price has created or price has printed out some type of support, and we're having some reactions on our support, right? So with that being said, all I can say is, or all I'm looking for from my trading idea is that if price fails to break above below the zone, then let's look for reversal to the upside, or let's look to be bullish. But if we get price breaking below the support zone, then let's look for continuation to the downside. Same thing with this intraday resistance that we've printed out. If we get a fail to break, then I'll look for a reversal. But if we get a breakout, then we hope or anticipate a continuation to the downside. So the NAS is just going to be how it is. We wouldn't be looking for much or anticipating so much, but how price is or how price has been printed out. Let's just follow price action and continue doing what is supposed to be done. Hopping down to gold. So when you simply look at gold, you can also clearly see that the structure of gold, we are kind of bearish, right? With price having this intraday support and price having this overall breakout and kind of like having this intraday resistance, this intraday retest. So all I'm looking for, all I anticipate for my trade idea is to be bearish below this lower low. This lower low price is printed out. This lower low right there, the price is printed out. If we get a break below this lower low, like from price printing out a lower low and a lower high, breaking below this lower low, then we continue moving to the downside. But if price continues bullish above this intraday support, then we look for a break and retest and anticipate a continuation or a reversal to the upside. So that would also be it. Gold, we don't be looking for much, but prices forming lower lows and lower highs. With that being said, we're simply looking for price to close below or break the lower low, anticipate a continuation of a new lower low formation, and that will be it. But if we get price breaking above, then anticipate what? A reversal or continuation to the upside. Looking at German 30. So German 30, you guys can clearly see for yourselves. I don't even need to do much. We did indicate on our trade idea, on our previous trade idea, you can go check it out. We did say that we're either looking for price to have a break, retest, to continue bullish, or if price breaks below, then we look for a reversal to the downside. So you can clearly see that this trade, me and the team, we anticipated it and we looked for potential direction and grateful that we caught it, right? So now all we're looking for the coming week is to be bullish above support. If we get a fail to break of this support, that you can clearly see that price has been tapping, that price has been forming or printing out, tapping, 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 right? If price comes back right there and fails to break, then we look for a reversal like history repeats itself. But if we get a breakout, then anticipate a stronger move to the downside based on price rating, on our major resistance and price breaking this intraday support zone, and that will be it, right? Looking at US 30. So US 30, I also won't say much, but we did also say that from price breaking above this resistance, from price breaking this major resistance, you guys know it. I don't need to do much about it. From price breaking this major resistance, this, 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 from price breaking out, we did say that we're looking for a retest to continue moving to the downside. But looking at what prices did or looking at how prices reacted, we had this bear move to the downside, breaking below our major resistance, right? From a breakout and a break back in. So all I can say is for my trade idea is to be bearish below resistance and be bullish above. Like I said, we had this break back in, right? We anticipate this retest below to look for a stronger move to the downside. But if price breaks above, then we do what? We look for this reversal to the upside and that will be it. That will be it. Not looking for much, not looking for less, just basing our trading simple, sweet, and smooth, and mostly profitably. Looking at USD CAD. So USD CAD, I won't chop it up that much. I won't chop it up that much. But from the previous week, we did say that we're looking for a confirmation, right? We didn't have a trade idea, or we didn't have something to talk about. So now on this coming week, you can clearly see that prices created, or prices printed out this intraday support, and price has been kind of like sitting in a bear channel, right? So from this bear channel, you can clearly see that price has been creating lows. Price has been creating lows. Price has been creating lows, right? With that being said, all I can say is, all I'm looking for is that if price breaks below this intraday zone, then I'll look for continuation to the downside. With a fail to break, I'll look for reversal to the upside. With something like this, when I now give you all a bonus, guys, when I now give you all a bonus, right, would anticipate this reversal to the upside of an inverse head and shoulders, right, based on price failing to break intraday moves, intraday highs, right, and that will be it, right, that will be it. But either way, I don't have a trade idea. I'm just giving you all anticipations of what I'll be looking for if price does this, or what I'll be looking for if price does that, right. Looking at Tesla also won't say much, but you can clearly see that, okay, price has created this intraday resistance, right? And price trading above this intraday resistance. On my trade idea, I did say that I'm looking to be bullish above support and be bearish below. With fail to break, I look for reversal. With a breakout, then anticipate what? With a fail to break, we anticipate a continuation, but if price breaking below, then anticipate what? A reversal to the downside. And at the same time, I can clearly see this inverse head and shoulders from the hourly time frame. Before we hop in to the hourly, I have this inverse head and shoulders that I see from the hourly, which I saw from the hourly, right? So with all that I'm seeing, or all that I'm gathering around, all I can say is, people, as long as price respects price action, like I say on my trade idea, I'm looking to be bullish above and be bearish below, right? If price breaks below, then we have a confirmed head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulders. We continue to the downside. But if price fails to break, then we can clearly see that we're holding our support, and we're failing to break below support. Let's look for continuation to the what? To the upside, and there will be it, right? Looking at Bitcoin, I won't say much, but you can clearly see that price is breaking highs. Price has been breaking highs. Price has been breaking highs. Price has been breaking highs. With price breaking highs, you can clearly see that how Bitcoin has been trading now. We price is high, right? With higher highs and higher lows. With higher highs and higher lows. We don't have a trade idea at the moment, but you can clearly see how price has been moving. We wait for confirmation and we move, right? Looking at Ethereum. Ethereum, okay. Ethereum, we did say, and we did even drop a recent video about Ethereum, right? So Ethereum, we have the upper highs, right, which are kind of like reacting from, with our current market price, reacting from this very same zone. All I'm looking for my trade idea is to be bullish above intraday highs and be bearish below. Simple, 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 people. Like, this is what I always talk about, and this is what I always print out, right? But you can also clearly see that we're having some type of double top, right? With price having this double top, if we break below this intraday lows, then we clearly continue moving to the downside based on our double top, right, and breaking below previous zones, anticipating a continuation to the downside, and there will be it, right? Looking at Litecoin. So Litecoin, I can't say much, but all I can say is you can clearly see that we're on our resistance, and we're kind of trading above. All I'm looking for now is to continue bullish above resistance and be bearish below. If we continue bullish above, then let's just know that we might continue bullish long as price is above. But if we break below, then I look for reversal to the downside based on price breaking out and breaking in and failing to continue, or failing to go make new highs, and need to be bearish, right? Last but not least, we have in oil. So oil, I also did drop a video, bro, guys. Like, I keep dropping valuable information and valuable videos. All you just have to do is you just like, subscribe and share and turn on the notification, and that's just it, right? We did share how we took this trade from here, taking profit right there, and how we looked for sales right there, right? And anticipating sales right there if we fail to break above, or if we fail to break above, looking for reversals. But if we had a breakout, we're going to continue bullish. Now looking at how prices moved, all I'm looking for my coming trade, for my coming week, or on my trade idea is to be clearly bullish if price reacts from this high, from this support. But if we get a breakout, then I look for continuation to the upside. But looking at how price has moved all close the week, we kind of like have now reacted from those intraday lows or those intraday zones, right? But all I can say is I'm bullish above my zone and I'm bearish below, and there will be it, right? So guys, you can clearly see it. We're not looking for much, we're not looking for less. Whatever that we find, we use it and we build it and we move from it. If price breaks a zone, we continue with the certain move. If price fails to break, we anticipate that reversal. If price don't do anything, we also don't do anything. And there will be 8 people. Without further ado, the support harder. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, and turn on notification. And that will be it. And that will be it. That's all I got on this video, people.